Good morning, good morning. And today is September 15th, 2023. We will be looking at gold. We are bearish for the day, which means we wanted price to go and close above this 5-minute high before 8 a.m. and it did, right? It did right here. And now after 8:20, we're just looking for a bearish engulfing. I would like to see it come up a little bit and then give us a bearish engulfing. Alright, and now give me 1 second. Okay, so here we will just mark so I want to look at other time frame. You may see I have 3 gold charts. So this one's the 1 minute. I have one for 5 minutes. I have another one that has indicators on it. Okay. Now this one with indicators on it is specific. I'll explain later in the session. And this is the SPX. So we're just watching how it plays out here. We would like to see an engulfing candle. So this is an engulfing candle right here. But I'm not convinced with this one here. We have news in 9 minutes. So I'm not going to take this trade here. Give me 1 moment while I post this link. Alright. Okay. So, if this is the trade you take with the stop loss of here, it started off bearish. This could reverse up, so I wouldn't have taken that, but your take profit would be down here. Maybe once it hits this area here, you move your stop loss to break even. And you let it go. You could even let it go to the lows. Well, this would be a good time to put break even. I did not enter this trade. I'm just, this was a trade that was valid to take. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we'll see how it does. This would have been pretty quick trade. I didn't take it because obviously we have news in 7 minutes. And that may mean we miss a trade, but you know, when it's too close to news, we see price is right here. I do believe it will push down further. Yeah, I do believe it will hit take profit this candle or the next candle. We have news at 8:30 and we also have news at, I believe, 10 a.m. Yeah. So we'll see how it does. On a 5-minute, it looks like this is a good setup. Yeah, we should see this candle go down, and yeah, it should hit take profit. It already created the upper wick right here, so if anything, your trade would be break even anyway. I do believe this will hit take profit. There is news in 5 minutes though. I didn't enter it only because we have news. So I don't know if you noticed, but the past 2 days, today, well, even Wednesday, I do believe we had a trade before CPI, but so the past 3 days you had a trade during news, I mean before news, and it would have hit take profit, which is interesting. Alright, we see it reverse here, news in 3 minutes. So if you didn't take profit, then it's probably going to hit you at, I think the lowest it got was 1.74, so you would have broke even on this trade. So, news in 2 minutes. Let me go ahead and remove that. Alright, let's see what happens here. We have 1 minute until news. Um, Sorry, I was just trying to calculate some trade setups. I will show you guys in a second, but looks like it would have finally hit TP, which would have been down here. So it ended up grabbing this liquidity right here, which price may eventually keep going down, but let's see. Alright, let's see what happens after, but let's see the 5 minutes. Okay, so we have some pretty good moves on SPX. It looks like it broke the London low, and it's heading down. Maybe it will reach into this area right here of imbalance, and hopefully into this supply zone, or not supply, but demand zone right here. This is a good demand zone because it's covered by this imbalance right here, which has already been tested right here. So we may see a little reaction, maybe then it goes down some more, but let's look on the daily chart. It could flip bearish today because there is no bottom wick. So we could see a bottom wick form here, and then it continues going up. But I wouldn't be bearish for today. I would still be bullish because right now it has no bottom wick. So I'm going to mark the low of the day. And if we go back to 5 minutes, there's the low of the day right there. It's going to make a wick and then probably do something like this. as I was saying, it looks like it is continuing the down push right here. So we had the trade that was at news right here, back close to news, would have ended up profitable in the end. It took out these lows right here. Now whether or not it keeps going down to take out the London lows is still debatable. We do have, I do believe we may see a reversal here, because on the daily, if we look at the daily chart on gold, right, you will notice gold is still heavily bullish. However, it's retesting this area of, let me go ahead and mark this imbalance right here that it broke previously. And we see price revisiting it right now. So we may see price maybe trade below it, but then overall we still do believe gold will be bullish for the day. Alright, so that's our stance on gold. We are bullish, although we are bearish in terms of the trade setups, right? But we are bullish overall for the day, because our 1 minute trades would have been right here. But news obviously scared us out of the trade. And let's see what happens now. I am not sure if any of you took this trade so far, or took that trade today, but I stayed out of the charts. Alright, this would have been a good take profit area right here, but let's see what happens. Let me put this on light mode. Or, wait. Let me put it back on dark mode. I do believe, kind of, give me 1 second, can I just go back? I do want to change the background for 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. I was just checking something. I'm trying to change the colors up for a second, but okay, looks like we have price bouncing off this area. And if price closes above this area right here, we could see gold continue up. let me look on the 5 minute what it looks like. Okay, so on a 5 minute, this is, I may take a bullish trade here because I am bullish on the day for gold, right? And this trade is not a regular setup, so I will just say that now. Okay, we have about 2 minutes before we take this trade. Okay. We wanted to close really bullish. Let me go back and show you guys the chart. I would like it to close bullish above this area right here, this dark shaded area, which was an old imbalance. Okay, so somewhere like this would be fine if it closed bullish like this. If it doesn't close bullish though, let's see, we have a whole minute left, so we'll see. Okay. Let's see what we could get out of this. Okay, we kind of slipped, but we do expect this momentum to keep driving up. Okay, we're in the trade, and what we're going to aim for is right here. Okay, we're just going to exit the trade. Well, we should have exited there, but it's reversed a little bit, but we're only going for a 1-to-1. So we did get the stop loss a little lower, right? So we do want it essentially to go up a little bit more, and we will exit after. I will put stop loss to break even here. Okay. We were so close to take profit. I'm not sure why I'm not sure if my ping is like lagging because I cannot see the take profit here getting hit. Let me see what's going on here. It should have hit take profit already, but that's okay. If I show you real quick, on the chart here it hit take profit, right? But obviously it didn't hit take profit on my chart, which is okay, but if it hits break even, we're fine. I will bring the stop loss a little bit closer, or a little bit lower, sorry. I will be a little bit disappointed if we get stopped out at break even, because we got a little bit slippage, but also it should have hit take profit on our broker, but it's okay. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. Okay, 1 minute looks like it wants to keep going higher. Let's see what the 1 minute does. $4.34. Alright. If we go back to our chart, we do hope price gets back up into here. Let me go look on a 5-minute chart. Okay. This is the last 5-minute candle. On 15 minutes, what does this look like? It looks like it wants to flip bearish, honestly. Yeah, it looks like it's going to flip bearish. I think if this doesn't go bullish, we will just exit the trade, but hopefully we could get a full bullish candle to the upside. On 30 minutes, it does look like it wants to go higher. Let's see what happens. We have news at 10 a.m. Let's look on the 1 minute chart. Okay. Let's see what this candle does. It looks so different on TradingView. Let me check what Oanda looks like. Same thing. Okay, looks like it does not want to comply with us and we may get stopped out. Okay. Can we get a strong bullish signal here? This should have definitely hit take profit. It's kind of disappointing that it didn't. I would like a really strong bullish candle. This might be a strong bearish. Let's see what happens. This might be an outside bar. Unless it could get above these highs here, I don't see this being very bullish. Has to get above these highs here. Yeah, I don't think so. It's grabbing liquidity from the previous candle and the imbalance right here to keep going lower. What is SPX doing? SPX on the daily looks like it is bearish right now, and markets will open in 30 minutes. Okay, here we get the extra movement down. We're still hoping that this could turn around, but it may not turn around. Okay, this is a nice move. Could we get a bearish engulfing candle on the 5 minutes? 15 minutes, we still need to get up here somewhere. 30 minutes, looks like it's about to end. One hour is about to end as well. Four hours also about to end. Let's see what happens. Really unfortunate we didn't get the TP right there. We should have had the TP up here, honestly. We have 3 more minutes until this candle ends. I really strongly believe it will go down before it goes up again. Hopefully it could go up and hit this again before it continues going lower, if it's going to go lower. We did break structure right here, or at least grab liquidity, right? So we could test it again before going lower. But overall, we don't know what the markets are going to do, right? We may get another test of the weekly open before it continues lower, or it may just continue going lower. On the 5 minutes though, this does look pretty nice unless it ends red. If it ends red or like this, then we're probably going lower. We have 2 more minutes into this 5-minute candle, and we're still watching. Gold is still hanging around the lows here. We'll see if we can flip up and test the 200 EMA again. Overall, it's a pretty quiet day. It's not, I think we're waiting until the news to hit before we could get any type of volume. But let's keep watching. I still think we're gonna hit this TP level one more time before we go lower. We could end up grabbing the liquidity up here as well, and then it goes lower, right? It doesn't necessarily have to go lower right here, but it could, because we have one more minute. So this minute is going to tell us what happens. We're either gonna engulf this candle and go up a little bit more, or we're just gonna start diving down. We have about 40 seconds to know what's going on. Okay, so here's the dive down, I think. We broke the low, or we almost did. I think we didn't. Yeah, we didn't yet. 20 seconds. What does it want to do? 10 seconds. Does it want to grab liquidity here before it goes higher? 3 seconds. Okay. So it may grab liquidity down here, right? Because this is where it closed, and then it may push up a little bit more. So here's the push up, and let's see if we could get some type of bigger push up. I would like it to push up so we can move stop loss to break even, but if not, we'll just keep waiting. Yeah, on my charts, it's not moving like this. It's moving a little bit slower. Like right now, it's at break even for some reason. I'm pretty sure I entered lower, but alright. Once we get a big push up, I'm going to move stop loss to break even, because this is, or maybe it may just take us out. It doesn't seem like it wants to keep pushing higher. It goes up and then it goes down. Let's see what the 5 minute is doing. Yeah, looks like it's going to go down. I believe it's going to go down here. Because it's, every time it goes up, you see this big push, it has a bigger wick down, right? And right now it's like indecisive. It has a big wick on the upside, which tells us there's still a lot of like potential in sellers being right here. Or at least right here, something like this. If we could get a strong bullish close, then we can count on it breaking this, but we have 4 minutes, so I'll do something like this, maybe. Yeah, like this is fine. A strong bullish close would be really good. We have 3 more minutes, well, 2 minutes and a half. At any point in time, this could just fail and continue driving down. We've seen these happen before, where it tries to go up, fails to make a new high, and then continues lower. If we could get a close above this right here, then we would be good, but looks like we're not going to get that close. It really looks like it's really indecisive right now, but it's looking more bearish than bullish right now. Yeah, here's a down push. Hopefully we could see some sort of big up push now. We have 2 minutes left in this 5 minute candle. And we still need a strong bullish close. A strong bullish close above this right here would really give me confidence that it wants to go higher. You see, every time it gets to this level and then this level, it reverses. So what does it look like on the 1 minute? On a 1 minute, it looks just like it's consolidating. I think at some point it's going to give up and just give in to one direction. So hopefully it's going to be a bullish. We have 1 minute to show that this is what it wants to do. So can it break? Can it close above this? Oh, what is this movement? Can it close above this area right here? Is the question. If it does, next candle goes up, or on the 5 minute. But if it doesn't, then we probably don't get that move that we want. And I think on this candle closure, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even at least. Keep going. Actually, that moved too fast. Let's see. Did it close above the level? So it did. This candle here, we expect it will go down a little bit and then push up, because it made a higher low right here. So we expect this 5 minute candle to break the highs and continue pushing higher. Let's see what SPX is doing in the meantime. It's pretty much still doing nothing. Okay, so on a 1 minute candle, this is about to end. If this candle ends and the next candle breaks the high of this current candle, I'm moving my stop loss to break even. Can it do it? Looks like it's trying to test again. It can push up above this. I think it will go up into this imbalance. If it does want to go higher first before going lower, it's going to hit this imbalance first. And this is our first target right there. Once it pushes above this, imbalance is next. And we'll see. So now with this big push, I'm going to move stop loss to break even. And we're about to hit take profit finally. I'm just going to close it right here. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we closed the trade. Pretty good trade. I still do believe it will go up into this area, but it went above the high, so now it could reverse. So we're out of this trade finally. It should have been a win right here, but I do believe we will test this area now. Right here is the next target. And once that's done, I think what we will see is either price is going to reverse from this area right here, or it will keep going up. But that's the trade done, and yeah, we'll see how it does. I could have probably got more, but because I got a really bad entry, I'm not sure what's going on with my charts on my MT4. This is not, I don't know, it's not something that I'm used to. It didn't make a full, like, 0.5%, and here's the push we needed. It went up into that area. I was so, like, not confident in that because of the because of the way price was moving there, I wasn't really confident in that trade. And it's mainly to do with my broker. Because first of all, we should have had TP right here on this candle, and we didn't. And then this candle here should have hit TP, but it didn't, so I had to close manually. And here we have this gap filled all the way. So like I said, it would retest the weekly, and yeah, just like that, we got into the trade. And I mean, that's pretty much how you micromanage a small trade. I do believe we could have got more out of the trade, but it is what it is. We don't really care. Profitable trade is a profitable trade. Could have been better, but yeah, I'm not sure about my spreads. Let me check my actual spreads on this specific pair we have. It's about 1.4 pips. Okay. With that being said, I think we'll end the stream off here. Here's what it looks like on a 1 minute chart. We had these lows right here, right? Price breaks above it. Well, it retests it and then keeps going higher. Alright. Well, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Monday. And thanks for tuning in. See you guys later.